Previously on Dimension Chasers.
So, Shen, you were approached by Miss Bell, and she holds up a bounty poster with your picture on it. And I'm just going to go ahead and whip up my dimension disc and kick your butt, alright?
And Shen turns on his as well. Let's rock.
You see her, she looks extremely angry and frustrated. You've kind of just taken apart her entire deck, and she hasn't been able to do much about it. As she reaches for her deck, her hand slips into the deck in a very familiar way that you always see before a perfect draw happens. I then activate a brand new card, Hyper Evolution. Allows me to pay life points, and the number of life points I pay is the number of Metamorphose counter it gains.
Jirong attacks Sniper Wasp, and Baku attacks Bell directly.
At the other side of the town from where you are, you see Legacy standing there. She kind of like narrows her eyes. She says, "This town ain't big enough for the two of us, Amy.
Looks like we're gonna have to settle this the old-fashioned way.
My warriors might not have the best effects by themselves, but when teamed up with these awesome items, they become true warriors of legend."
I want to thank you for this wonderful game. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Huh?
But you've played directly into my hand.
What's with that giant cannon?
Oh, you know, pulls back the side lever. We're just going to annihilate one of your slime fragments here. And then a massive eruption of blue energy fires out, annihilating it and pushing through and damaging her. And basically, that's 2 damage. It's 2 for life points.
And that is game. Because this duel's been like super fun, and I really like your avatar. I think it looks nice. I'm rambling, damn it. Do you want to get a beer after this?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes.
So, in other words, you want us to just duel each other while you're off doing other fun cowboy adventure stuff.
We'll just go resolve that quickly.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to episode 36 of Dimension Chasers. We're really getting up there now. My name is Nell. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here on the channel. I play the wonderful Amy, aka LAM Trador. And joining me once again are my wonderful collections of besties and guesties for the show.
Hi everybody, my name is Sagar. I'm one of the 2 owners of the Cafe d'Arcadia. I play as Elfdane, aka Lewis Lachlan, and I'm about to throw hands because it's high noon.
You can't do that joke. That was my episode last time.
Hey everyone.
That's your episode now.
Hello everyone, I'm Connor. I am a bestie of Nell and Sagar. Are we besties?
No, we're about to be throwing hands. We can't be besties right now. No, right now. Afterwards, we can hug and make up, and then go take each other's bounties and
no, I'm saying
gain a
us,
couple levels. Anyways,
not our characters. Anyway, I'm playing Shen from Dimension Chasers, and I'm surprised that we're throwing hands.
Throwing hands and drawing cards.
And I have plenty of cards.
Alrighty. What do you guys say to each other as you begin to get ready to start this duel?
Well, are you ready, Shen?
Yeah.
About to see how far we've come since I've started.
Yeah.
So,
Man, it's been a few months.
yep. So, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can take the first move. Also, how much
DM.
life is this game?
I was about to say, DM, how much life?
Go ahead and make this. What do you guys think? How dramatic do you guys think? How important do you think this duel is for you guys?
All right, stand by.
Honestly,
right.
I think it's a 2 because we're just trying to get a little bit of XP at the moment. I think it's just a very simple duel.
I disagree. Given the power levels of the decks, I would say this would be a 3-point duel for it to be considered a low-stakes duel between our protagonist characters.
This is the first time we've dueled, actually, against
Awesome.
each other.
Elfdane challenge Shen, so yeah, you get to choose first or second, Shen.
I will say this.
We need to assign your baggages, or not your baggages, but your
Advantage.
True,
Yep.
true.
As a Calzonian knight, I have to keep my friends just as sharp as I need to be. I at least get 1.
And because of that, I get 1.
No,
I'm not allied with you at the moment. No. I don't get yours either.
Ellie's gonna yell over the counter. Elfdane, instead of sharp, I think you mean well-rised.
Knock it off. I'm going to lean more into the knight than the calzone.
I like to imagine people are starting to take bets on us because of the previous duel. It's like, ooh, exciting.
There's a bunch of people are passing. All NPCs are passing just different pieces of junk between each other, and players are doing the same.
All right.
So, Legacy, who are you putting money on?
I don't really know your friends, but I guess the Pizza Knight seems pretty competent.
Alright.
He seems to be taking it more seriously, at least.
So Shen, as the official challenger, or the challenged, your choice.
You can go first.
All right then. I'll start with Tier 10 gear, Land of Convergence. Once per turn, I may create a weak warrior. So I'll get myself one of my happy little red caps coming out immediately. Next, I will be playing Wisdom Left Behind. Allow me to draw 2 cards and put 1 on top. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Draw. First, I'll play the warrior. Auspicious Beast Siryu, these your stars! Next, I'll use Siryu's effect. By discarding 1 card, I'm able to target 1 card that has not been targeted by this effect, and it gains pressure 1. If I do not discard a card this turn, Siryu is destroyed.
So immediately going into Siryu, I see.
It's what I drew.
That's fine. And let me guess, you're immediately destroying my red cap.
Not yet at the moment. I'm gonna play Traveler Guided by the Stars.
Oh.
Since I control a Star Warrior card, I'm able to play 1 item from my deck, but I mill a card from the top of my deck for every strength it has.
I see. And that means you're going to pull out something like your Crimson Coliseum or your Ryuto Stargate.
Yes, that's what it does.
You have to understand, I've been watching you duel, Shen, so I'm already understanding how I'm going to have to dismantle your deck.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Crimson Coliseum of Stars. And since it was on normal strength, I mill 2 cards. Or wait, hold on. Since I searched my deck to play it, do I shuffle then mill, or...?
Yeah, shuffle them.
Yeah, you always shuffle after search, my dude. Suzaku and Raging Star Lotus go to the grave. That actually gives me a lot of wiggle room. Good.
Alright. Siryu, destroy the Land of Convergence!
I'm going to use my advantage to stop him from doing so.
Remember, since I have pressure 1, you roll with a -1.
So let's get the dice there, and I'm rolling at an 8.
7.
7. Okay, even then. 7 plus, I counter the effect or gain action.
So how do you counter Siryu's blast?
So as Siryu goes up, you see the root, the classic stylings of all my roots coming up and just forming a shield in front of the gates of Tier 10 gear. This isn't happening, Shen.
He's gotta protect that pizza oven!
I just kind of sigh at that comment.
Turn end.
Alright. Draw. Oh. Shen. I'm going to use Horn of the Red Cap. And I'm going to bring out 2 more red caps. Then, I'm going to play Beast of Gevadon.
Oh boy.
Now, because of his effect, I then tribute all 3 of my red caps, and I get to destroy anything weaker than a strong on him.
So Siryu's destroyed.
Yes. However, this combos further. Tier 10 gear says whenever I tribute or offering something, I get to force you to choose an effect. There were 3 tributes that happened, my friend. Each effect could only be chosen once a turn. So I get to either draw a card, gain 1 life, or remove a keyword from a warrior you control. The third one doesn't matter, but I get to gain 1 life and draw a card. Now, Gevadon, Twilight Feather, and deals 2 damage to your face. And to finish off my turn, I will use Tier 10 Gear's once per turn effect to create another red cap. You may go.
Legacy leans over to Amy. I think I picked the right one.
You say this, but Shen also won the Battlecade tournament.
He won the tournament?
Yeah, he did the one-on-one duel at the end.
Huh. Maybe he can pull himself out of this.
He doesn't give himself enough credit, but I think he's a pretty decent duelist. That being said, Elfdane's only been playing for about 2 months now.
Really?
Yeah, he's had some good teaching.
I've been playing for most of my life, and that was still a pretty good play.
Shen overhears that a bit, and specifically the fact that he won the Battlecade, but there's something that just feels weird and stirs within him, but he shakes his head. Alright. I play Fuswang, Tree of Stars. Crimson Coliseum of Stars effect activates. Since I summoned a warrior, I gain 1 life.
Very well.
Next, I'll play the staple, Ether Star Silencing.
Alright, and who will you be silencing?
I'm gonna be silencing Beast of Gevadon.
Very well.
All of its effects are removed from it, and since its effects granted its strength, that means it's just a weak.
It is currently still just a week, yes.
Fuswang, attack over the Beast of Gevadon!
Alright. Goodbye, Beast of Gevadon. He did exactly what I needed him to do.
And with that, I end my turn.
Very well, Shen. we're gonna have to end this duel sooner than later.
Oh, is that going to be a well-seasoned play?
I'm going to start by using Barghest's Retribution. You now have to make a choice: Fusung or the Crimson Coliseum.
I'm going to destroy Crimson Coliseum of Stars.
Very well. I will then follow up by playing Twin-Blooded Traitor, Morgan Le Fay. If for anyone who hasn't seen her in a while, Spelljammer and Blocker, but you cannot attack a player directly. I will tribute the token from last turn to destroy Fusung with her tribute ability. And, because it's tributed, you have no warriors to remove a keyword from, so you can choose to give me a card or gain a life.
You can draw a card.
Oh, fine. I will. Thank you. And then I will make my token for the turn, and pass turn.
This is do or die for your friend.
Amy's just going to reach over, grab her drink, and have another long sip. I'm guessing probably another 2, maybe 3 turns.
If you say so.
I play Red Hair, the Vermilion Star. When Red Hair is played, I may pay 1 life to add 1 warrior from my deck to my hand. I'll do so.
Oh, that's a card I haven't seen from your deck. That one's new to me. Let's see if this gives you the tools that you need to win, Shen. As it stands right now, Shen, we both have picked new cards up since the Battlecade, so I'm excited to see which one of us win.
Yeah, I'm gonna add Jurong, the Vermilion Stars, from my deck to my hand.
I see. Jurong's been a good card for you, hasn't it?
Yeah. Next, I'm gonna play Ether of the Guiding Stars. And as Shen plays this, for a moment, you see his eyes begin flickering again to a goldish hue while slightly flaring, going back to normal. I gain +1 combat tension until the end of my next turn. And since it's an ace, I'm able to gain 1 advantage since I have less than half of my life.
All right.
And
Like Elfdane is actually like super like widely smiling at this moment.
now with +2 tension since I'm on at the end, I'm gonna have Red Hair attack the Twin-Blooded Traitor.
Hold up. A black book opens up in front of me with a hand inside it. I play Contract of Sabotage. Negate your attack, or sacrifice your creature to continue it through.
I'm gonna have to let that occur. I can't do that.
Very well. Your attack for the turn is then cancelled.
Oh, I see that they've released another type of card like mine.
The cost of that card was the life of my little red cap, though.
Oh.
Now, Tier 10 gear triggers again, since I had to tribute for it in this case. What do you give me, Shen?
Another card?
Alright, I will draw.
Elfdane's really getting some heavy card advantage here, Legacy. You might be right.
Will that be everything then, Shen?
Yeah, I got no other cards to play.
Very well. Then I will draw for turn. Shen, I'm sorry to do this to you. I will create a red cap token with the Tier 10 gear. I will then use Horn of the Red Cap to create 2 more tokens. I will sacrifice one of those tokens with Morgan to then destroy your red hair. And then, to seal things off, I will play the card I made with Crest. I play Ergo, Horned Dragon Guardian. He has Life Drain. When this card enters the battlefield, I get to return a weak warrior from my graveyard to the battlefield and give it teamwork. You've only sent 1 weak warrior to my graveyard, Shen. I resummon the Beast of Gethardon, sacrificing
Oh my god!
all 4 of my cards to give it Strong plus Overwhelm, Beast of Gethardon, Twilight Strike for the game.
Question. Since the tributing's like a cost, if I were to use an advantage to try to counter that play, would all the tributes happen, but would the effect be negated? Okay, I'm gonna try to do that then.
I will still then get 3. I will still then get 3 triggers of Tier 10 gear for the turn. So 7+.
Yep. Rolling with +2 tension.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
That's a failure.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any other way for me to boost that up. Because combat tension questions, I don't think any of those apply. And
So
and I can't use my thing ability to help me get overcome weakness. So yeah.
So to describe it then, Ergo opens up a black portal behind him, and the Beast of Gevedon comes down, pulls them all into its maw, and then throws the black wings into Shen.
You get sent flying backwards as your life points tick down to 0.
I'd like to at least mention when that happens in Shen's head, there's a quick moment where when he sees like the big portal, a quick image of Hundun shines in his eyes as he like shakes his head as he just gets hit by the attack and fumbles back.
So, what is it you guys want to do? You just finished the duel. Legacy and Amy are currently drinking. Wildheart is passed out on a stool.
You know, somebody should wake him up eventually.
Well, I'm gonna go redeem that bounty real quick. Go get those EXP points. And like Elfdane is like his hands are shaking because it's finally popped off for him. Like, I feel like I'm a competent duelist suddenly.
I will say from Shen's perspective, there's like a moment where like things are going through his head, but he just sees Elfdane like excited and happy, and he feels good. You played good.
I'm off to get a drink, and I'm off to get a smoke. I'm headed to the tavern.
Wait, you smoke?
Yeah. Right, you haven't been to my house recently. I have a pipe. Don't worry about it.
You do realize that nicotine doesn't work in this game, right?
Don't care. It's for a fact.
Wait, do you meant like in-game or IRL? That's what I asked.
Yes.
Oh, that explains...
And like Elfdane is heading into the tavern.
In Shen's mind, that explains why he smells funny sometimes at my place.
Note for chat. No, it is not an illegal substance. It is actually tobacco.
So that's when he became part of the Calzonian Knights.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it too.
Yeah. And I had my teeth kicked in, and I need to eventually go talk to them about seeing if I can,
Yeah, there was really no loafing around in that game.
I'll be honest, their tenets aren't actually, that bad. Generally, it's taking care of your friends, making sure taking care of your friends, treating your enemies with respect. They're not bad, it's just pizza themed.
Treat your friends like you would in marinara sauce. Treat it well and lather it on.
Right?
Oh, you're one of those crazy Calzonian guys?
During the Battlecade, I antied registry into the Calzonian Knights, and I lost. So I ended up joining them.
A brave bet.
A very brave bet, but I'll be honest, the people aren't actually bad. It's just the obsession with pizza.
That's why we call him Pizza Merlin sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now.
I am a wizard among a bunch of knights.
Pizza Merlin.
Pizza Merlin.
It's what they...
So, what's your guys' plan now?
Probably another quest.
What is the best quest to get them a lot of XP very quickly?
Oh, those are either gonna be finishing up the mining quests, like the last one gets you a pretty decent amount of experience, or you could go do some of the robbery quests. That's probably why I got my bounty on me.
Do you guys want to have another bounty, or do you want to go and do the mining quests?
You know what's really funny? If we do more of if we follow the robbery quest line, my bounty goes up, which then means if Shen wants a rematch, he could just take the bigger EXP pool. But I do like the idea of the mining.
I don't think spelunking has gone balls for us, though.
Yeah, all we have to do is just be more aware of our surroundings and bring a stick. Or in this case, a carburetor.
The entire floor gave out.
And the entire floor could have given out to a carburetor instead of us.
I'd also like to point out that we did actually manage to complete the quest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we're lucky that Wildheart was willing to tribute with us for it.
You say that like we probably wouldn't have found another one.
By the way, Legacy, I love the aesthetics of your deck. Where did you find those cards?
Oh, thanks. Okay, out of character. Fuck you.
I'm sorry. Out of character as a DM. I've never gotten to do this to another DM, so I understand my wife's thrill now.
Fuck you. Yeah, she kind of, she looks a bit shy when you said, like, most of the cards came from my grandpa. It was his old deck.
Oh, that's super cool.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh, legacy decks. Those are always really nice.
Yeah, hence the name.
Oh.
He was a big
Ah.
inspiration for me to, get into it.
What was his handle or nickname? You don't have to
Oh.
tell us his real name.
Well, he didn't really have like a nickname. He just started playing Dimension Chasers when it first came out, and he hasn't really been on here before.
Mhm.
He says he's it's a young person's game. It's a young person's game, all that kind of stuff. So,
Hmm.
Did he ever play professionally?
I believe he played a few tournaments. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we go wake up Wildheart if we're going to do another mining quest?
Are we taking him with us?
He's very good.
He's also very passed out.
She looks very skeptical when you say he's good.
As in, he's a very competent player.
He's a competent player. I will say that much. From what I understand of what Shen said.
Should I wake him up?
Hold on, I remember actually seeing some guys when we were walking back. Hold on a second. Shin's gonna walk up, and he's gonna grab. I'm gonna spend the supplies for this to grab smelling salts, and
Okay.
I'm gonna use those just to shock him and wake him up. Probably uses a little too much by accident.
He smells it. He goes, what?
Come on,
What?
you good?
What? What's going on?
Well, currently you're down on the floor,
I
and
was
we're
wondering
planning...
why that was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, we're also planning on going on another quest. You want to come with us?
Sure, if I haven't beaten it yet, that shouldn't be too bad.
We're going to go off and do some more of the mining quests. So we'll have to go talk to the broker, I think, again, right?
Oh, I guess we are doing the mining quests.
You want to tag along, Legacy?
Oh, yeah, sounds great.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll go grab Hal. I'll go get us supplies, and yeah, you guys get the quest.
All right,
Make
guys,
sure you rent the
just
same
give me-
cart.
What?
No, not you. You get up.
Okay, give me like 3 seconds. You see him stand up. He does something with his controls. Says, "Oh, that's so much better. Oh God, you can just turn down the drunkenness. So much easier."
You know, fair enough. Playing with the sensitivity.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to have to wait a couple hours to sober up. It's a lot cheaper than trying to like buy some in-game item either. So,
But what's the point of these?
of what?
The smelling salts.
Because he was unconscious?
He wouldn't have been awake to fix his settings then.
I mean, I guess.
Also, next time, you could do the traditional method.
Do not do the traditional method. I've been through that before.
We're in a bar in a western town. The traditional method is key.
Again, I don't watch westerns, but I've been to like a frat party when that happened. That was not fun.
Amy, that bar that we went to, someone did that, and they made the bar get closed.
What,
For
dumping a
week.
bucket of water on someone's head?
What
No,
were you thinking?
You know what? No, I'll bring back up that story another day. I'll bring up the broom incident another day.
What the?
The
What?
huh?
Oh right, yeah. This was when you're sober. You know what? No, never mind. I'll fill you in later. Yeah, I'll go grab Hal and everything. Just know that Amy was there.
I'm just going to turn and look at Amy for a second.
She's gonna turn and look back at Elfdane and like, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay. I like raises my hands up like, okay.
Quinn goes back. Also forget that Ellie was drunk at that time as well.
All right. I'm going to go get my drink while we wait for him to go talk and get the mining quest.
Yeah, so you're sending Wildheart to go get the quest?
I'm gonna get my drink, my victory drink, while he go gets the quest.
Okay. Wait, so who's he?
Shen.
No, I'm
Shen,
getting
no,
the
Shen's going to go
supplies.
get the horse and the supplies.
Oh, sorry, brain. I'm still gonna go get my victory drink, and then we'll figure out which part of the quest we're gonna go after next.
All right, guys, you want me to go talk to the prospector guy?
Yeah, make sure you get like the biggest payout of XP on him.
Got it. All right.
You can keep most of the money. We don't need that. I need them to get the XP.
I would like some money though.
All right, you can have my share.
Oh, thanks. He's standing. He's gonna go and talk to the guy. Comes back a couple minutes later and says, "All right. So, originally, he said he had something for us. I talked him into giving us something that's a bit harder to find, apparently. Better experience, all that kind of stuff.
Ooh, I like it. What are we looking for?
He said it's a box you plug stuff into and it generates power.
A generator.
I guess so. I wasn't paying too much attention. I assume that's what he meant.
Did he at least give you a map?
He gave me a vague direction.
Legacy, have you done this one?
No, this one doesn't sound familiar.
Alright. Well,
You sure this is one of his regular quests? Oh no, I just kind of talked to him about it and he gave me this quest. Okay.
well, wouldn't be the first time that we've gone off the beaten path and figured out new stuff.
You know, I'm not coming back to the drink. Off the beaten path, you say.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I mean, we did that with the Scorched Wasteland and found a new ending.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys found a new ending in the Scorched Wasteland?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm a
Say it's kind of
mythology.
boring.
I was about to say I'm a mythology teacher, so I used my understanding of Egyptian mythology and got us into the underworld.
What?
Like, you still need to go back there and finish the side quests. It may not be a lot of XP, but you can do that fairly quickly.
Yeah, I gotta work on that.
And comes walking back in as we're talking about that, and here's it's like, yeah, I may have touched my hand through the doorway and ended up in the other worlds. Also, I got all the
Weird.
supplies. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting that to work.
Yep, you can each get 3 more supplies.
Yippee! Yeah, I ended up with sand in my boots. It was a very weird experience.
Sorry. Not 3 more, 3 total.
So 1 each, effectively.
Oh, I need 2.
Okay.
All right, Shen, you're still the only one, as far as I'm aware, that's camel certified, even though this is a horse.
You're the one who's saying that.
Look, it's not a car. I can't control it remotely.
And you were the one who guided the horse earlier, so you get to drive. I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna finish my drink, and then we'll get going. So I start chugging.
Legacy, help me throw a wild heart in the back of the cart.
All right. Wait, but I'm not. I'm not. Oh God! I assume you both grab him and toss him in.
Yep.
I'm not drunk. Dang! Oh Jesus!
He flies in, floor cracks it under his muscles.
No, because I reinforced it, remember?
You reinforce the outside and the bearings, not the floor, to my knowledge.
Well, I gave it shocks.
Okay.
That was 100% unnecessary, but kind of fun.
You like being thrown?
Pretty fun. You want to try?
Um,
All right, Legacy, grab his legs.
No,
They're gonna
please
grab
don't.
you and
Please
beat you
don't.
into the back of
He's
the
got-
truck, back of the thing.
he's asking, please don't do that.
You were talking to Wildheart. He's gonna grab you.
Yeah, he's gonna grab Wildheart and just like throw him. It's like, stop, no.
Legacy, legs. Legacy grabs you by the leg.
He's gonna be a little too rough by accident and scuff them by accident. It's like, sorry, just
Grab him by the knees! By the knees!
Amy.
Okay.
Please.
She grabs him by the knees.
He's very easy to, if you get his center of gravity up, to throw over your shoulder.
Oh, that makes total sense. And you are
Nice.
yeeted into the back.
Guys, I'm not.
And how was that?
He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna get on Hal.
Alright, on the way back, I want to be thrown in.
All right. I will definitely do that for you.
I'm just gonna hop in the back of the cart at that
All
point.
right. You guys start making your way back. Back to the mines.
Alright, so we're looking apparently for a generator.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine if we could find not only the generator, but fuel for it, you could probably get some extra bonuses.
Maybe even a solar panel.
Possibly, but I mean, the solar panel is going to be different than probably a standard generator.
I mean, yeah, but some generators do use solar panels. I actually have one at my place. All right, let me go
Yeah,
ahead-
but
oh,
that requires a completely different generator to convert the solar energy.
who knows what we'll find though.
Given the look of all the other tech here, it's probably going to be gas powered.
Likely. Hey, Wildheart, did he
Yeah?
did he say how big he's expecting to see it?
I mean, it can't be that big, right?
Some of them can be taller than people.
Nah, you're just worried for nothing.
I mean, you could be completely right.
Don't
So-
worry, it's gonna be perfectly fine.
I'm going to check my inventory size.
Hopefully, it isn't too big. You guys make your way there. It's about a 30-minute trip, all in all. And you guys arrive at the side of the mine. There's a bit of a mountain behind it, and there is a path leading inwards. All right, what's the plan?
Let's see. Is there a map of the mines anywhere nearby?
There is not.
I still have the map from our last visit, so we have a little bit of pathing, but not nearly anything complete.
Alright, we have two choices. We can either go in all together as a group, or you can split up and check different areas.
I mean, I can go back through the waterway because I have Marina to help me get through.
I think splitting up could work pretty well.
Honestly, yeah, it probably can work really well.
All right, gang, let's split up.
I'm trying to think of how our decks all work together. I would think. Well, I'm a tribute and an offering focused deck, so I'm generally good for supporting teams. So if we do get caught up in a duel that requires most of us, I can help anyone.
I know Wildheart and my decks are very single target strength focused.
Honestly, doesn't matter who I go with because I'll just beat whatever we get up against.
You're a tribute focused deck, aren't you, Wildheart?
I mean, yeah.
Cool. I'll join you on your team then, because then I can generate Unpunji tokens to feed your beasties then.
All right, let's do this. So there's more prey for my predators, is what you're saying.
I mean, they're goblins.
So more prey for my predators.
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Shen, do you want to come with us?
I'll split up on my own.
Okay.
I'll leave you two then to go on your own as well.
Okay.
All right,
guess-
just don't lose, man.
All right, Legacy. I guess you and I are going down in the other direction.
Awesome. That sounds great. All right, we're gonna have you guys go off in 3 different directions. I'm gonna roll a die behind the screen to see who goes first. All right, Shen, we are doing your stuff first.
Oh boy.
All right, Shen, you enter the mines once again. It's pretty dark and a bit damp, but as you make your way in, what are you doing? How are you trying to find this generator or whatever this relic is?
He's going down the pre-established paths that have been laid out. Using the candlelight to help. To make sure he doesn't get lost, he's going to pick up a few peculiar rocks, make a tiny little formation whenever there's a crossroad, just to know wherever he's been. And he's basically going to try to narrow the pathways down to just keep going deeper in.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d6.
Oh, but here we go. 2.
A 2.
A 2.
A 2.
A 2.
Bless you.
All right, you make your way down the main path until, unfortunately, you find yourself at a dead end. It opens up a little bit into a bigger area. It looks like they were trying to find something there, but it does dead end.
Dang it. What about the other paths I've been down?
None of them have really gotten you anything. However, as you turn around at this dead-ended path, suddenly a bunch of rocks fall, and you are now trapped in this room.
Not again. Shen goes up towards the walls and examine it. Is it sturdy? Is it I could
The
try
rocks?
to move? Yeah, what's the situation of the rocks? Could I try to dig my way out, or?
You could, but it would take a long time.
God damn it. Shen's rubbing his head and sits down on the collapsed wall, just trying to think. He's gonna open up his inventory in the dark lights, only barely illuminated by his plug suits glowing. And he's gonna look through his cards. And he's gonna pull out Suzaku and Sirio. And he's just gonna look at them. And he's going to stare absent-mindedly, just thinking about the thoughts that have been going through his head, trying to really collectively make sense of them. Also trying to just see if maybe there's something he hasn't thought of. And he's not sure what exactly he's trying to do, but he's going to try and I would like to use my playbook ability, part of the resolved. You can reveal a new possibility even when you're alone. When you do so, reveal a new possibility for yourself. So basically, I get to search for something. So let me look at that move.
Reveal a new possibility, you said?
Yeah.
When
Roll
you,
plus passion.
Yeah, it's a plus passion, apply baggage. When you help someone overcome an issue they couldn't complete themselves, describe how you help them. 10 plus, you reveal a new opportunity to let them describe the possibility you create and how it aids them. 7 through 9, you still reveal a new opportunity. However, the judge describes what's the possibility it is instead, or 6 or less. Plan fumbles and gets in the way, gain baggage.
Yeah. And Shen's gonna do this for himself.
I was just explaining it I was reading it off for Blaze real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. You worded that very well. And yeah, rolling plus passion. That would be an 11.
All right. What new possibility are you describing?
I want Shen to find a way due to the bizarre geometry of the rock cave-in, to clip out of bounds?
No.
Okay.
Hard no on that.
Okay. That I want him to have the ability to maybe with like low light illuminated by his cards, find a secret entrance within this locked room he's in to continue forward.
Okay.
To where that leads, I don't know.
Yeah, as you are exploring around trying to figure something out, you manage to push aside a bit of rubble, and you find that it wasn't a dead end. There's actually a path leading deeper into the mine. It was covered for some reason. You're not sure why.
Ben looks back down at his cards. Not sure if that's what he meant, but better than nothing right now. And Shen's gonna go spelunking.
Okie dokie. Alright. Up next is... Let me go ahead and roll again. Amy and Legacy. You guys go into the mine. What is it you guys want to do?
Alright, we're probably looking for a generator. I think the best thing to do would be... I'm assuming there's lights, right?
There are lights, yes.
We should follow the power cables.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Alright, well, let's follow these, but keep your eye out just in case there's something else.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Go ahead and give me a, investigate your surroundings, I'm sorry.
Is that skill?
Yes, it is.
14.
14. Oh, yeah. As you make your way down, you're able to follow the path of the cables perfectly. And you are able to, you go deep into the system. Like, you have to double back a couple times where wires, they lead down one way. Turns out it was actually going down a different path. This was a branch of it. And you find yourself very deep inside of the mines. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
5.
As you guys are going down there, Legacy is going to kind of, she's going to try to make some, like, light conversation with you as well. Anything specific you want to talk to her about? Or talk with her about?
So, your grandfather got you to start dueling, but why play Dimension Chasers online, though?
Oh, well, first off, I get to, dress up as this. Kind of gestures to her whole body.
Yeah, I can definitely understand and relate to that.
Yeah, I mean, I get to look like my favorite card. That's pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just kind of different, Being able to play a game like it's real life is just neat. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I like, just dueling with paper and all that kind of stuff, but here it just comes to life.
Yeah, and it's super duper immersive, too.
Yeah.
As she's walking down, she's like, yeah, they really improved on my coding for the walls and all the physics and everything.
Your coding?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I helped with a little bit.
Wait, you, work at Makona?
Not anymore. I did for a while.
Oh, that's still, just... Oh my god. What did you do there?
I helped develop the VR system.
All of it?
I helped code most of the basics for the system, and the integration and the touch sensor technology and all of that.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I didn't actually develop any of this. She'll make a broad gesture.
Well, yeah, but you made it possible for them to make any of this. She gestures to everything.
Yeah. You gotta thank the talented artists and stuff to make something like that possible. I just built the framework.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of hard for a painter to paint without a canvas.
I suppose.
Oh, hey, what's that over there? She points forwards, and you guys run into a robot sitting on a boulder.
Does he have that, anything, denoting, sheriff or any badges or anything on him?
He does not. Honestly, he looks like the oldest model you've seen here.
Ooh, retro.
What?
Oh, was that your name?
No, I don't remember my name. Looks very confused.
Well, in that case then, how about I give you one for now until you remember?
That makes sense. Names are good.
Alright, your name is going to be Retro.
Retro. Interesting. What brings you here?
Oh, Legacy and I and a few other friends were looking for a generator. Big box that you can plug stuff in and get power out of.
That sounds familiar.
Well, have you seen one? Or do you remember one?
I remember a thing. I remember something. I should follow you.
Alright.
My name is Retro, by the way. He's 6 out of hand.
Nice to meet you, Retro.
Nice to meet you, too. Legacy 6 out of hand. And I'm Legacy. Nice to meet you, Legacy. My name is Retro.
I love this character.
He's an old model. The name fits. What can I say?
Yeah, he is kind of old looking.
Alright.
So, Amy, where are we going?
We're gonna keep heading this way. It's gotta be further in from what we can tell.
This makes sense. I shall follow you. And the 3 of you start going deeper into it.
Yo, we got a robot buddy.
Up next is...
2 girls and a robot. Let's go.
Alright, next up is Wildheart and Elfdane.
So I'm looking at the map and then looking where they went and choosing one of the paths that we haven't explored, and I start like actively drawing it as we're going.
Go ahead and roll brandish your skills.
That will be a 10.
10. Quite good. Yep. So, as you're going down, you are doing a pretty good job of making a map, dictating, it's really helping. The maps you had before were very crude, if you had any kind of map at all. Kind of single lines, branching off. Sometimes they didn't even have all the different branching paths.
Or even detailing like waterways and such.
Exactly. This one details everything, and it's quite useful. Wildheart at some point goes, so exactly what are you doing?
I'm making a map.
Why?
Well, there's a little bit of an experience thing that I saw when I was doing some of the research that Amy asked me, and there's like a cartographer achievement. Sure, we could learn, you can use the simple in-game map that they give us, or we can make actual maps to submit for the game. And when you complete maps of areas, they give you EXP. I'm just using my real world experience to make an actual map for the game.
I don't know. Maps aren't really necessary.
Well,
you just gotta follow your heart and where it tells you to go.
In a lot of ways, yeah. You're not wrong.
No. Elfdane, alright, listen to me. Put down the cartography whatevers. Alright. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Gonna grab you, just start spinning you around.
No, I was not expecting gyroscopics.
He just stops you suddenly. Alright, now point in a direction.
Have you seen The Princess Bride?
You talking to me or talking to him?
You specifically, Blaze.
Oh, not in a very long time.
Okay, do you remember the moment when Inigo Montoya's like drunken walking and to touch the sword to the button kind of thing?
I think so, yeah.
That's effectively what Elfdane's doing, like stumbling forward.
No, man, no. Just point where you want us to go.
I'm suggesting this way.
Awesome. All right, you could stop acting all drunken now. You can just walk straight now.
I'm trying to shake off the dizziness.
All right, now let's go. See, that's all you gotta do, man. Doing that has gotten me out of so many jams and into a couple, but that's besides the point, okay?
Besides the point, right? What I'll do is I'll leave little chalk marks along the wall to come back and explore later with. Other than that, I'm gonna stop mapping just to at least cooperate with Wildheart. So, what got you into all of the predator monsters?
Well,
are they new?
No, they're not really new. They kind of existed forever, but they've been making more of them recently.
With the big 10th anniversary set, right?
Yeah, they had a couple in there.
That's fair. I picked up a couple cards from the set myself just because I was not doing great when I first started a couple months ago.
What do you mean?
You know how the tutorial asks you to choose an archetype?
Yeah.
What if you could go through the tutorial without choosing an archetype?
I mean, that'd be pretty impressive.
I did that with a bunch of cards I liked for the art.
Makes sense.
But my friends have actually gotten me a lot better at this game. And it feels like I'm finally becoming more competent since I actually beat my friend Shen earlier, just a little while ago, before we started our adventure down here. Kind of gives me the hope that I'm not going to feel as much of a kingmaker, one might say.
Well, as long as it's still a deck that's good.
I would say it's pretty good now, but
Well, no, that's the wrong word, right? Like, granted, my deck is just the best deck there is, right? That's just no. But it's also a deck I like. So you just need to make sure that the deck you build is one you like. Because it's not going to be the strongest deck, because that's my deck. But what you gotta pick is something that's still you like.
honestly, I can say I do like my deck. I still really like my deck. There's still a lot of personal meaning and connection for me.
All right, that's what's important, man.
I mean, I'm doing this with Amy because she really wants to go to an area, but I'm hoping I can find the relevant area to my cards. If it's even in game yet. Like I'll pull out Babon Seath. Like here. This is kind of what the kind of cards I'm using.
I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of weak, but it's not bad.
A lot of them are like a lot of people would recognize as like storybook monsters. The Babon Seath kind of being like vampires, the Headless Horsemen, chimeras and such. But have you seen an area that's kind of like that lately?
I mean, I did Fey Creatures in the Fairy Courts.
Oh, the Fairy Courts is actually its own region?
Yeah, you ever heard of it?
I mean, from my studies of real mythology, yes, but not in game yet.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had a lot of the levels accessible to me at the moment.
Oh, well, just get stronger and then you can go beat it.
Nah, that's kind of what we're doing for Amy right now. I kind of like chuckle as I'm still doing my little chalk marks.
And it looks like we've reached wherever you had us going.
I was just kind of picking a direction and getting us a direction, right?
Oh man, check it out. He points to the wall, and you see a massive vein of gold ore.
I mean, that's just money right there.
Is it?
Well, I mean, gold is often used as like good pieces for like wiring and delicate parts. So, I would see this as like if they have the ability to make parts. This would be helpful for their, I guess, for the Frontier's equivalent of medical supplies.
Huh. Okay. Should we start digging it out then?
Yeah. Let's dig it out a little bit. Let's see how much of this we can kind of collect.
Yeah.
I'll summon Chimera to ask for a little bit of help digging out like the main vein.
Yep. Chimera is a little smushed in there. It's a bit big for them, but you do with the three of you working, you pretty quickly pull out a decent amount of ore.
I'm actually going to sacrifice a supply to make like a treat for the Chimera heads, as like a thank you.
Nice.
And like as a kind of an apology for the smushed situation.
As the Chimera is finishing getting the last little bits of ore out, it manages to dig up something, and you see one of these.
One of these dimensional instabilities.
Oh, one of the instabilities was here.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
it was hidden inside the ore.
Oh, that's super cool. Have you seen one of these before, Wildheart?
Yeah, but oh right, physics lady was saying they're really good.
Oh yeah, they're you can make cards with them.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She said that I could use them to make even more good cards for my deck.
I actually have one from this region already, and I'm gonna hold on to mine. But if you don't have one from here, do you want it?
Sure. Anything you want for it?
I mean, all I can ask you to do is stick around and keep helping.
I mean, I was gonna do that anyway, so good trade to me.
Yeah, I'll send a friend. I'll actually probably send a friend request to him at this point.
You already friend requested him in the last episode.
Did I? I didn't remember if I did or not.
You did. The only one who hasn't was Shen.
Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, take it, use it for your deck, man. I'll just report it to the rest of them that there's actually dimensional instabilities down here.
Awesome. And what to do with this? As the two of you make your way down the hallway.
I'm gonna put like the bits of ore into our like inventory pouch. So.
All right. At this point, the three of you are going to meet up in a single part of the mines. As you guys are going in, the three of you find yourselves in a massive room. It seems to almost be at the heart of the mines. And in there, the very center, you see a pretty small object. It's only about 3 feet wide at most, if even that much. It seems to be some kind of sphere giving off a dim blue glow. And there are a lot of wires coming off of it.
Oh, that might be it.
Question: with Shen coming in through like a secret passageway, is he just gonna enter into like a weird part of the room?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
like halfway up the wall.
He's like right in front, like there's a hole in the ceiling, and he's like, "Huh? Hey, I think I found something." And you guys hear that emanate from like the center roof of the room.
Oh, hey, Shen. Looks like you found your way down to the same area.
He
That's
pokes
a
his
hell of a
head.
pathway.
He pokes his head through. I improvised.
That's a hell of an improv.
Yeah. By the way, meet Retro.
Hello.
I am Retro.
He looks retro. Ah, I see what we did there.
We found a bunch of ore, gold ore here, and a dimensional instability that I gave over here to Wildheart.
Oh, yeah, I remember them mentioning something about that, the mines where that's where they get the instabilities, remember?
Yeah, I remember that from a while back. I just wasn't sure how many players had already grabbed them. So I still have the one from the bank way back when.
Alright. Well, Amy's going to walk over and to pick up the generator.
As you walk towards it, you feel an arm on your, like a hand on your shoulder. It's Retro. He just says, "You are not supposed to touch that."
Oh, well, I can pull out something to carry it with then.
What is that?
No, it is meant to stay here. I don't know why, but I know it is.
Well, that's not good because we need it to go.
But it needs to stay.
Is it powering something here?
Do you remember why it needs to stay?
Well,
No, it can't go anywhere.
Wildheart,
Huh?
get your deck ready to duel. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm always ready to do it.
hey,
Whose butt am I kicking?
hey, just wondering, if this is a generator, what's powering right now?
That's a good question. I mean, aside from, I'm assuming it's powering the lights.
Well, that's one heck of a generator just to power some lights. There has to be something else here.
It's not that big. It's only about 2 feet wide. It's like a sphere, giving off a
sorry.
blue glow.
Okay, is there any other cables coming off of it aside from the ones that we followed?
There are a couple, yes.
Doing a visual scan to follow where they're going.
They
Maybe some of
lead
it.
deeper into the caves.
Well, before we pop it out, we should probably go check to see what's powering them.
Probably a good idea.
As you
Tell
say
you what.
that, Retro
Mm-hmm.
kind of puts a hand out in front of you, says, "No, I can't let you do that."
Space Odyssey intensifies.
Alright, Retro, so just to make sure I understand this correctly, we can't take the generator,
Yes.
and we can't look to see what the generator is keeping powered on.
Yes.
So how do we know that we're not allowed to take it by that means?
I don't know. I just know that I'm not allowed to let anybody take it.
Well, how about this? Come with us. We'll go see what it's powering, and if it's not safe to take it, we leave.
No, I can't let you do that.
I would like for Elfdane to notice he's just gonna like put his hand up to his mouth and he's gonna slink back into the hole. And I want him to try to sneak away through his little hidey hole from Retro to see where these wires go.
Okay.
Alright, well, Retro, what else do you remember? Maybe we can get some clues without actually going down.
I was told not to let anybody move or touch it.
Okay, do you remember who told you?
He really looks like he's like racking his brain. You can like you can literally hear gears turning. I don't know. I can't remember what they looked like.
Okay. Did they have any sort of title or administrator level?
Title. Were they? I think they were called themselves a guardian.
She's gonna turn and look at the other two. Have you encountered the guardian of Frontier yet?
What's a guardian?
Like the big final boss?
Never heard of anything like that before. And Legacy kind of says, "Yeah, I've never heard of that before."
best way to explain a Guardian, from what we understand, is they're kind of a secret world boss.
Oh, if it's a secret world boss, I gotta beat it then. Dang it, I'm just gonna have to go back to every single world and find all the Guardians. God damn it.
Well, finish helping us out in the frontier and getting their levels up, and we'll tell you how we got the one in
Over in Scorch Waste.
Yeah.
But
Alright, that sounds awesome, and it's gonna save me so much time.
that means, Retro, actually, Amy,
Mhm.
how familiar are you with circuitry?
Please.
I just picked up some gold. Me and Wildheart just got some gold. Wait, I don't have a source of fire.
Are you expecting, like, you want me to make copper or gold wiring and do something with that?
I was thinking maybe if we got gold, we could take the gold that we have. Maybe we can make some repairs, and if his circuitry is bad, we could probably kind of help his memory. It'd be like giving him medical treatment for his memory.
Retro, are you interested?
If it'll help me remember, yeah.
Alright. Wildheart Legacy, do you guys think you can run back up to the start of the mine? I think I remember seeing some equipment up there we might be able to use.
Yeah, I guess I could do that for you. Leave it to me, I'll get it done in no time.
Alright.
Elfdane, can I borrow your map?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how we got here.
Good thing I'm pretty good. I marked on with chalk on the walls on the way back. So follow that back up. It'll get you back up there.
Gotcha. Come on, Legacy. Let's go. Okay. And the two of them are going to start making their way.
Alright. So, Elfdane and I will sit here and wait with you, Retro. Try to explain to us everything you can remember, and tell me what other circuitry problems you seem to be having, because what we could do is, if you have like any joints or injuries on that front, we could try repairing those first to make sure we understand your systems better.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to call the session here. A bit earlier than I wanted to. Huh?
It's not a bad stopping point.
Yeah. Also leaves a cliffhanger of what's gonna happen to Shen.
I'm sorry, Anubis. I'm sorry.
You'll have to tune in next time.
Man.
Alright, well in that case then, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell, so that way you never miss an upload whenever we put something new on the Treasure Tales channel. And you can also check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel. All of that goes to helping out a ton with new art, new content, new ideas. We have new games on the way that you guys have helped support the creation of. We also release stuff for you guys on the regular on there, as well as all these streams are archived just exclusively for the patrons. So you do get access exclusively to the pre-roll, the stuff, and the intermissions only if you're accessed on the Patreon side. You can also support us or follow us on the Discord. We have one of those as well. The Rogues Hideout is always welcoming new guests where you can chat with us, talk about a bunch of other stuff. But, you know, always good to have that front. So thank you once again, everybody. Love and appreciate you all, and we'll see you all on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.